Hey, it's John with Redox Bionutrients. We've been getting quite a few questions about when to apply RDXN, kind of crop specific. So RDXN here, very versatile. Let's cover what it does again. It's a tool to use to make your nitrogen that you're applying more effective, right? So that nitrogen is generally stored in these crops. RDXN basically tells that plant to go ahead and use that nitrogen compared to putting so much energy and time into storage of the nitrogen. So when do we apply it? If we're looking broad scale kind of deal, just general guideline, whenever gonna apply nitrogen, right? That high demand of nitrogen or that high amount of nitrogen is a very good opportunity to get RDXN out there. With that, if we're talking crop specific, we've been getting a lot of questions about the wheat crops. I'm here in central Nebraska where we do have some winter wheat and some spring wheat. So if we look at those two crops individually, for the winter wheat, I would recommend going out in the spring with when you're going to go and top dress that nitrogen, right? Or top dress that crop with nitrogen. This will allow that crop to take up the nitrogen like it normally would, but now we're going to tell it to actually use it instead of store all of it. So store some, but we're going to end up using it more effectively. On the spring wheat, I would recommend there whenever you're going to go and load that nitrogen out on that field or put that nitrogen out on that field, RDXN goes in that tank. Right? So if it's prior to planting, I'd go ahead and throw RDXN in there. If it's shortly thereafter planting, that's a good opportunity as well. Let's give that crop from the start the best opportunity it can have to use the nitrogen that we're giving it. Now, if we kind of get over into corn a little bit, the best opportunity in corn we've seen, or what I have seen personally, is when we have high amounts of nitrogen being applied. RDXN works very well in those scenarios. Corn likes to take up that nitrogen when it's available. It likes to store it as nitrate. That's why we see RDXN work very well in those cases with those high amounts of nitrogen. A lot of that comes there prior to planting. So a great opportunity for RDXN is in furrow. So give that plant, again, the best start it can. It's going to be before the high vegetative growth in corn. You're giving that plant the best opportunity it can have and really allowing it to produce for you. If you got any more questions or want to find more information, please reach out to us, or you can find us online at redoxgrows.com. Thanks.